How we doing, everyone? Welcome back to Mad Dog's Gym Garage. I'm the Mighty Quinn. This is day 6. We're in the 12 days of Christmas. You're probably done with Christmas now. You've probably taken the tree down, put all the decorations away. You've probably eaten your own body weight in chocolate and biscuits and mince pies, and probably drunk yourself silly and had 3 or 4 hangovers in the last week. You know what? Good for you. Tell you something though, the Mad Dog, the Mighty Quinn, has not done any of that. I've avoided it. Yes, I had a little bit of wine on Christmas Day. Yes, I had a cider on Boxing Day, but I didn't have too many. I didn't drink too much alcohol. I didn't eat too many sweets or chocolates. I didn't overeat on food. In fact, I was super strict with my food on every day except for Christmas Day, and I've lost a bit of extra weight. I've lost 1 kilo this week, which gets me down to 130 kilos. We are still on the road to 115 kilos. That's still my underriding goal. My underriding mission is to get to 115. I'm currently at 130. That means I've got 15 kilos to go. I'm super excited about that. I'm not changing nothing going into the new year. I'm not going to use the new year to start setting new resolutions. In fact, what I will be doing though is looking at the goals I set myself this year and working out if I met them, if I beat them, if they were achievable or attainable. If they were achievable but I didn't hit them, why didn't I hit them? And maybe I can have a go at them next year. That's kind of where I'm at with the New Year's thing. It's coming up, so where are you at? I think it's really important to have goals, especially if you're into going to the gym. It's great if you've got the discipline to go to the gym and just work out because you're having fun. But then if you haven't got a goal, are you really pushing yourself? Have a think about it. Anyway, today is day 6. We're doing shoulders. We've cycled back through. I'm doing a kind of bro split. I'm doing 1 body part per day. I'm doing 3 movements per body part. Today is shoulders. As you can see from the hyperlapse just before this intro, I'm doing a straight bar overhead strict press. I think of it as a military press because I stand to attention. Not everyone calls it a military press, but it is definitely a strict overhead press. Now, I truly believe the overhead press is the prince of movements. It really is. If benching is king, then this is the prince. It's kind of used to be like the #1 movement, like how much can you press overhead would have been like, if there was such a thing back then, what's your bench? This was like really, really key once upon a time, and it kind of fell out of vogue. But I really like it. I think it's great. Not everyone does it, and if you don't do it, I'd recommend putting it into your arsenal. Let me break it down real quick for you. So I'm using a long straight bar here. I probably would usually use a slightly shorter one if I had access to one, just for balance. You want a comfortable grip. My hands are pretty much in front of my shoulders, like my thumbs, as you can see, are just to the side of my shoulders. So they're not really in front and not flared out to the side. Nice comfortably in front here. When I step underneath the bar, I step in underneath and I get my chest at the top of my shoulders underneath the bar, and I push my elbows underneath. Almost like, not quite like not choking myself like a front squat, but the elbows going forward and underneath like a front squat. And then take it up off the pegs, keep my elbows in front of me, my feet are together, my shoulders are back, my head is back, and I just press strict overhead. Nice and down, nice and slow, and then overhead again, and down. And that's probably, that bit about the elbows is probably the thing that I tell most people when I'm working out with them or partnering with them. Like, it's probably the thing that most people don't get right is their elbow position and their hands. You want it parallel with the bar, and when you press overhead, you want your final position to be above your shoulder, and you want your head basically slightly back and out of the way. But you don't want to be moving your head backwards and forwards. You don't want to tilt your body. And I know if anyone here who watches my channel watches a lot of strongman, you'll see them tilt, but they don't actually tilt. If you watch closely, they don't tilt from their hips. They're not leaning back. They kind of just let their upper thoracic, their upper chest, just kind of pivots here at the top, and they just kind of pull their shoulders back and they tilt at the chest. And all that does is just give them clearance to get those huge arms that they've developed and those huge shoulders in front, and give them space to get that thrust straight upwards. So yeah, please don't copy that and lean backwards. But yeah, so we're doing 3 movements. Started off strict overhead press. You've seen the high collapse for that already. Next, I'm going to do my normal movements for my simple shoulder workout. I'm going to do side laterals, and then I'm going to do a superset with the front pull and the front lateral. I'm going to strip this down. I'm going to crack him. Oh, that's it, we're finished, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for hanging around to the end, watching the end of my video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. Get the bell on, notifications. We're back tomorrow for day 7. That's right, we're still going. 12 days of Christmas. Tomorrow's day 7. We're doing back. I'm going to deadlift for the first time in months. Come and check it out. I'm sure it's going to be hilarious. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Have a great night. Get to the gym. Eat clean. Oh, 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 oh.